Where'd the mountains go? Another smoky day in smoked salmon. Burros are upright. Cows doing good. No turkeys missing this morning, and nothing in my traps either. Good morning. So I don't know what was doing that. Those turkeys roost up on top of the pen. They're probably 8 feet in the air, so I have a hard time thinking it was coyotes, but it might have been. I did hear them last night howling off in the distance someplace. But anyway, nothing on the trail camera. Wait and see, I guess, if it comes back and what I get on the camera. Went to a garage sale a couple of days ago, and look at this trailer I ended up buying. Pretty nice. It needs some work and stuff, but the floor is rotted out. I need to replace the floor. But got it for $200 is all. It's surely worth that, and then some. I figured out cubic foot on it. 120 cubic feet. A cord of firewood is 128 cubic feet. So if I were to fill this up to the sideboards and then mound it a little bit, it'd be an easy cord on here. It's going to be a handy trailer to have. I need to find out. I didn't think about asking them if they had the title to it. I need to go up to the courthouse and get it licensed, but they're friends of ours. I'm sure I can get the title if they even have one. Anyway, today our roof leaks. It's supposed to rain all this coming week. Well, I guess I gotta try to put some tin on top of the roof. Fun stuff. Checking the pack rat traps, they're all empty. I do have a flat mouse. People were giving Cindy a bad time about her, calling them a little mouse bastard. They are, though. Anyway, I don't see any more sign of the pack rats, and I don't smell them anymore, so hopefully we're done with that. I'll leave the trap set anyway, but hopefully there no more of them. They're vile, nasty little things, and stinky, and not good to have around in any way. So what the trouble is this roof is almost flat. There's very little pitch to it. It drops maybe 4 inches in 12 feet. And they use that kind of like tar paper where it's, one big roll shingle that's probably 4 foot wide with gravel on it. And it's bubbling up in places. I don't know if you can see that. Right here, it's not level anymore. Bubbling up, it's split, the seams are broken, and it leaks. And then also, you get over here to the edge, and it actually does this. So it's lower in the middle than it is on the edge, so the water, especially snow, doesn't run off. And it's ruining this little add-on room. So what I'm doing is putting some runners on here. I got 2x4s on the upper part and a 1x4 on the bottom, and sighting down along the tops of them all. That makes it level. So anyway, I'm going to put runners on there and then cover that with roofing tin. Now these guys over here, amazed how far they've gotten. This is that workshop they've been wanting to build. It's probably 3 or 4 o'clock right now. These guys showed up about 11. They've got the framing of it almost done. It's a kind of a kit building. They go together pretty quick, but they're sure not messing around. Gonna be nice having a shed there. Or not a shed, but a workshop. The other one was a shed, and it was only a shed. The fair board called it a shop, and it was never a shop. You couldn't work in there. It was way too dark. The doors were 4 foot wide, which you couldn't bring anything really big into it, tractor or anything like that. Gravel floor that was oil soaked and dirty, and you couldn't lay down on that or work on anything. And all it really was a junk collecting area, just a shed. It wasn't a workshop. This one's going to be a workshop. It's going to be nice having something I can actually work in and change oil and things on a cement floor. I was just going to put the tin just directly on top of the roof and screw it down and be done with it, but after I found out that roof does that on the end, I mean, it ski ramps. Had to do these runners on here, which probably be better anyway, but if you look at this, that one, the edge one, is a 1x4, which means it's 3/4 of an inch thick is all. These ones here are 1.5 inches, and if you look, I mean, they're each one of those touches, so that roofing tin will lay flat anyway. It should help a lot. I mean, we got a double roof other than all the screw holes I'm putting in with these 2x4s. It was leaking before. With the tin roof over the top of another roof, it should help a lot. Hopefully it won't leak anymore. I just need to put little bird blocks in between each one of the I don't know what you call them, stringers, I guess. Morning, folks. Well, I got all my framework done. I gotta cut the ends and trim it off and everything, but ready for the tin. But I gotta cut the tin because it's really long. It came off of that big riding arena. Now it's gonna rain. It was sprinkling here a little bit ago, and the wind's picking up. I'm not sure if I should just go get a tarp and cover it up, or try to go ahead and put it on there anyway. Last night, I set up my trail camera and show you what I got on there here. And then I got this fella too. Skunks are really hard on chickens. They will kill and eat a lot of them. I don't believe they got them turkeys. They may be the smaller hen. I don't think so. She was a long ways from home. But that Tom, I mean, no, they wouldn't have drug it off, not that far, because he's gone. There's no sign of him anyplace. And I've looked everywhere I can think of to look. So I think the skunks, they're causing problems too, and probably killing some of the chickens. But I don't believe them turkeys. That's something else doing that too. Anyway, sky over here looks fairly blue. It was a pretty sunrise this morning. Over here though is looking kind of dark. I think I'll cut my roofing tin and start in on this and see where I get. That building they're building. Tell you what, these guys are on the ball. They are really putting this thing up fast. Kind of strange the way they're doing that back wall square and then trim it, I guess, after they're done. Haven't seen them do that before. Gonna be a nice shop. Be happy to have it back. Hopefully they can get a welding plug wired into it pretty quickly.